Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss important verses. So, starting from first canto, first chapter, text 10. Rayanaarpayusa sabhya kadavasmin jigadana mandhasu mandamatayo mandabhagya hyopadvrita. So, O learned one, in this iron age of Kali, men almost always have got short lives. They are quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky, and lovable, always disturbed. So, and the purport of Prabhupada Maharaj says, the devotees of the Lord are always anxious for the spiritual improvement of the general public. When the sages of Naimisarana analyze the state of affairs of the people in this age of Kali, they foresaw that men would live short lives. In Kali Yuga, the duration of life is certain not so much because of insufficient food, but because of irregular habits. By keeping irregular habits and eating simple food, any man can maintain his health. Overeating, over sense gratification, over dependence on another's mercy, and artificial standards of living sap the very vitality of human energy. Therefore, the duration of life is certain. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that why these words were spoken by Srila Sona Gurusi, that because if Sutta Goswami says, you should hear everything from my mouth, then you can decide what the best is. That's why this question, this verse was stated. The sage reply with this verse, O Honorable says, you who know what is suitable for time and place, in Kali Yuga people are generally short-lived. If they have long life by chance, then they are lazy to investigate spiritual topics. Even if someone is not lazy, then he is unintelligent. Even if someone is intelligent, he is unfortunate, for he is devoid of association with devotees to teach the highest actions. Even if someone has that association of devotees, he is afflicted. Under the control of affliction from sickness and other problems, he doesn't give time to hear from the mouth of the devotee. Or even if he does hear, he cannot discern the highest goal for the human being, and they carry out actions to attain it. Or the sequence of qualities can mean that all people have all the bad qualities. In this way, Srila Siddha Swami says, Anyepi bahuna kalena bahusastra sarvanadivir vinishinvantu neti aho. The same thing, Vishwanath Chakravarti says. So, this way we find Srila Jiva Goswami and Kramasundara says, the people of Kali Yuga are described. They have very little punya on the bhagya. So thank you very much for listening to this lecture, and so I would like to rather continue it further. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, third chapter, text 38. Svavedadhatu padavim parasya duranta virjya saratanga pane yo amaya santataya nuvritya bhajeta tatpada sarojagandham. So Srila Prabhupada Maharaj in his translation says, only those who render unreserved, uninterrupted, favorable service unto the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, who carries the wheel of the chariot in his hand, can know the creator of the universe in his full glory, power and transcendence. Prabhupada Maharaj in his purport says that only the pure devotees can know the transcendental name, form and activities of Lord Krishna, due to their being completely freed from the reactions of fruitive work and mental speculation. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 6th chapter, text 34. Narad Muni says to this to Vyasadeva, the etadhi atura chittanam matra swarse chayamuhu bhava sindhu prabodrushto hari charyanuvarnanam. It is personally experienced by me that those who are always full of kriya, cares and anxieties due to desiring contact of the senses with their objects can cross the ocean of nescience on a most suitable boat, the constant chanting of the transcendental activities of the personality of Godhead. So Srila Prabhupada Maharaj in his purport says that the symptom of a living being is that he cannot remain silent even for some time. He must be doing something, thinking of something, or talking about something. Generally, the materialistic men think and discuss about subjects which satisfy their senses. But as these things are exercised under the influence of the external illusory energy, such sensual activities do not actually give them any satisfaction. On the contrary, they become full with cares and anxieties. This is called Maya, or what is not. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in his purport says, Sarartha Darshan Tika, that this verse summarizes the topic being discussed. Narad Muni gives so many advice to Vyasadeva. For those whose minds are afflicted by the desire for enjoyment or sparsha of sense objects, and means matra, which is an ocean, the boat for crossing that ocean is praising the Lord's activities. I have directly seen that there is no proof necessary because Kirtan is the main anga out of many angas of bhakti. It is mentioned, however, the statement should mean that all angas of bhakti will be effective. Siddha Swami in his purport says, so prayojanamaha. Why Narada Muni says this point? But this verse is stated. So now I'll go to. Now I'm being speaking another verse, that is first canto, 8th chapter, text 36. This is a prayer by Kunti Devi. So she says, Shunanti gayanti gunanti avikshanasa smaranti nandanti tavahitam janaha taiva pasyanti achirena tavakam bhava prabhava paramang padam bhujam. Of course, you can find this verse in our Kunti Devi Stuti. Still then, because this is we are treating this under another heading, that is important verses. So in this verse, Prabhupada Maharaj says that, O Krishna, those who continuously hear, chant and repeat your transcendental activities or take pleasure in others doing so, certainly see your lotus feet, which alone can stop the repetition of birth and death. So Srila Prabhupada Maharaj in his purport says, the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna cannot be seen by our present conditional vision. In order to see him, one has to change his present vision by developing different condition of the life full of spontaneous love of Godhead. So we cannot understand the Lord. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in his purport says that this verse shows the actual reason for the Lord's appearance. As Kunti Devi gives so many alternatives, but this verse is actual reason for Lord's appearance. They and not others see for certain. It is not that they do not see, they see without delay, achirena, not after a long time. Your lotus feet, not the lotus feet of one of your expansions. Those lotus feet destroy the influence of material existence rather than prolong material existence. Your form is not without qualities. In order to appreciate the beauty of the Lord, his 6 aspects need to be seen. Sadhusajapuna is. So Siddha Swami in his purport says, Asya पक्षस्य सिद्धांतानां सिद्धांतताम अभिप्रेत्य श्रवणादि फलम आह. This is conclusion as stated by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So thank you very much for listening to this lecture, and please don't forget to subscribe, share and like our channel and get blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna.